So game one is in the books. And yes, the Heat beat the Sixers 106-92. We are going to talk about all that. James Harden, Tyrese Maxey, and most importantly, Doc Rivers and DeAndre Jordan.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking Sixers in the Bird Gang, that's I like. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. And today, we got a lot to talk about. Sorry this video's coming out late. I got my 2-year-old up here. He's watching Blippi on the phone. He's playing with a bunch of his toys. Maybe he'll stay still. I told him, can you be quiet? Can you sit there and play with your toys? But telling my 2-year-old to stay still is like telling Doc Rivers to play Paul Reed and sit DeAndre Jordan. It's just not going to happen. My 2-year-old's going to move or talk, and Doc is going to play DeAndre Drummond. But before we get into it, help your boy out and hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new, and ding that notification bell so you know when these videos drop or when we go live for the play-by-play, which will be tomorrow at 7:30. But this is how you know DeAndre's career is over. Not because Philly Mike said it, not because radio host said it, not because Nick Wright said it, not because all the content creators and the subscribers and the fans and the Pulse of Philadelphia is saying he's done. A dear friend, JJ Redick, said on First Take, as much as I love him, a dear friend, at this point, I don't think he should be starting in a playoff game. Start Paul Reed and at times go to the small lineup. And this is what I tweeted. In 17 minutes, DeAndre Jordan was on the floor. The Sixers gave up 50 points in 17 of his minutes. The other 31 minutes when he wasn't on the floor, we gave up 56. 6 more points from 31 minutes to 17 minutes. We gave up 6 more. That's how bad DeAndre Jordan is. 50 and 17, only 56 and 31. He just shouldn't be out there anymore. And oh, by the way, in 17 minutes, he got 2 rebounds, and he was a negative 22. A negative 22. When he was on the floor, we were negative. When he was on the bench, add the Sixers group up, it was a +8. We came back when he was on the bench. We got beat on the boards bad. And Doc Rivers said, well, we got to continue to play DeAndre Jordan to grab rebounds. Bruh, he had 2. 2. Now, I want to talk about James Harden because he continues to not shoot the ball. And I understand he's not that great of a scorer, but listen, if we're going to lose, no Embiid, we got to go out on the sword. Maxey wasn't making buckets last night. He was missing from 3, but he wasn't scared. He says, no Joel Embiid. If we going to lose, I'm going to die trying. James Harden still only shot 13 times. Look, he hasn't shot the ball more than 18 times in a game with the Sixers, more than 20 times in a game. And you think without Embiid in the playoffs, now's the time to do it. Good, bad, ugly, sad. Now, Tobias Harris continues to cook. We're going to need him. And we could still steal one in Miami. It's not going to be easy. We shot 17 or 18% from 3. That won't happen. But either will Miami shooting in their 20%, right? Both teams were pretty good from the field in general. But both these teams won't shoot as bad at 3, Sixers and Heat. But Harden, you got to stop turning the ball over, and you just got to turn on a switch. Whether the switch is good or the switch is bad, you got to go all out and try to steal us a game. Maxey, too. But the pressure shouldn't be on the 21-year-old kid. It should be on Harden. But Maxey, I would like to see Game 6 Maxey. And why not see Game 6 Harden? Now, I want to go over these 2 plays because this is the epitome of why DeAndre Jordan shouldn't play. Okay, he can catch a oop. Bang, who cares? Look how bad this defense is on these 2 plays. It's just horrible defense and horrible box out. Hold on 1 second real quick. And I'm pretty excited that my son has been pretty good. He's chilling right there. So maybe because he's sitting still, maybe Doc Rivers will learn, although he did say, I don't care what you guys think. I'm playing DeAndre Jordan. That's the worst part. Don't just come out and say that like it's bad. He's just trying to hold on to whatever truth he got left. But look, Here's DeAndre Jordan, right? And let's see what happens. So the Heat are moving the ball around. DeAndre Jordan's going to see. Now they're playing the zone. Now, realistically, right? DeAndre Jordan being right there, Harris is supposed to watch Bam and the shooter over there, Caleb Martin. He's supposed to close out on Gabe Vincent. But Harris knows how slow DeAndre Jordan is. So what does he do? He goes close out. Cool. So he closes out, and it's a miss. What do you got to do here? DeAndre Jordan, who didn't leave his feet yet, get ready to grab this rebound. He lets a Gabe Vincent, who left his feet, gather himself, come back down, grab the rebound, and put it back up. He pretty much threw an alley-oop to himself. Are you kidding me? You didn't leave your feet, and then when you were supposed to, you still didn't leave your feet because you're just that slow and that out of rhythm. You can't move anymore. You can catch an oop here and there. You can grab a rebound that comes right to you. 2 of them only. You just done. Now look at this play. Again, DeAndre Jordan's right there, and he's thinking about defending Tyler Hero, but he don't have to. Why? Because Matisse Thybulle comes. Matisse Thybulle comes. Now he's going to box out Bam Adebayo. Boxing out Bam Adebayo. Look at this. He got the area covered. You think this should be a rebound, but he's just sloppy, gets tied up and loses it. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Again, never leaves his feet. Bam leaves his feet a little bit, but he's tangled up with him. But the idea of you having position and allowing Bam to low-key, slowly but surely just walk in your way, and you really not even trying to move him off his mark. I mean, that is just horrible. These are reasons why he can't be on the floor. 9 rebounds for Paul. Bassey came up in garbage time. 3 to 5 minutes. He got 2 rebounds himself. It's just disgusting. Look, the Sixers are going to have to play sound ball. No turnovers. You're going to have to knock down your threes. Niang, Green. You're going to have to knock down your shots. Shake Milton, we're going to need you off the bench. Right? You can't play DeAndre Jordan, but that's a waste of time saying it. My 2-year-old is listening better than Doc. Again, if you look at the national media, everybody's saying it. But we did see him call us all stupid about the Ben Simmons stuff, and then the very next game do exactly what he said he would never do. So maybe he just feels called out enough that he just does it and acts like it's what happened was, I don't know. But the Sixers got to play their best style of basketball because the Heat are going to come out swinging to go up 2-0 without Embiid. Please, Embiid, come back in Game 3. But you can't turn the ball over. You have to get out on transition. You got to knock down your open threes, and you got to rebound. We saw in spurts of that game the 2-3 zone really bother the Miami Heat. That was partly because they were shooting bad. But you got to switch up your coverage. And another thing that worked defensively is switching off. But you can't switch with DeAndre Jordan because he's a mismatch. He's too slow for anybody. Bam, through 5, down to 1, will cook DeAndre Jordan. Gabe Vincent, Tyler Hero, PJ Tucker, Bam Adebayo, Max Strus, they will cook him. So when Paul Reed's in the game, you can switch, you can play zone, you can fall back, you can force bad shots. And you got to see that. Transition defense got to be as good, if not better, than Game 1. If you do some of the little things, you had an opportunity to steal Game 1 if you just knocked down a few more shots and rebounded a few more balls. That's what it really comes down to. And part of the reasons why you couldn't rebound was DeAndre Jordan. He wasn't really affecting the shot. That's us. But a few more rebounds and a few more made threes, and we would have had a ball game in the 4th. Credit Miami. They made some shots difficult, although Green and Niang were getting some open looks. Credit Miami for not taking their foot off the gas pedal, using Tyler Hero as the bucket getter he is, and really just letting him go off in the 4th quarter. Miami Heat is no slouch, and they're the one team that it's not just Embiid or bust, right? It's Embiid, then you got Harden, Maxey, Harris. You got some guys, but it's still really Embiid. The Bucks got some guys, but it's still really Giannis. Celtics got some guys, but it's still really Tatum. The Heat are different. The Heat got Bam, Jimmy, and Hero, who at any game, one of them can drop a 30 burger. And they got a supporting cast who knocked down their threes and play defense. PJ Tucker was really, really harassing James Harden. Harassing him. But now every time James Harden has a bad game, there's always a chance you can expect a better game. He's never going to be consistent with his aggressiveness. He's a great assister, and that's pretty much it now. He's a playmaker who can get to the free throw line and get to the hole. But we're going to need to see game two version. We're going to need to see game two, the versions. We're going to, my son is messing me up. We're going to need to see the best version of everybody in game two to have a chance because the Heat will not miss that much. So we need Green to be greenlighting them, Niang to catch and shoot, Shake to score more off the dribble, Maxey to get to the rim, Harris to continue doing what you're doing, Busy Bias, and Harden, be more aggressive and knock down your three-pointers. If you see that, game two will be a game. If you don't, they're going to run through us just like they did, this time even worse. And then when Embiid gets back, we might have a shot, but the air in the city coming back to Philly just might be gone. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. I'm surprised I was able to go 11 minutes. It's hard to really concentrate on what you're trying to say when you know there's a menace. And I'm not talking about Doc Rivers, although he is a menace. I'm talking about my 2-year-old who's actually been pretty good. Let me give you a round of applause, long hair, don't care. High five. Good job, Papa. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. Leave your thoughts in the comment section, Sixer Nation. I love hearing from you. We out.